Hey, hey, can y'all hear me okay? Sorry. I didn't I was trying to take my thing off the what do you call it? The intro. Oh my Lord. I'm a hot mess today. I won't lie. I won't lie. Here, let me put this. I normally don't do it up this way, but I like the way the comments are streaming on the screen for me right now, so we'll roll with it. Yeah, I was struggling today. Like I kind of really had to fight off, like, which I'm sure you could tell looking back, the procrastination of putting up the show. But I was like, I kept trying to talk my way back through it because, like, hey, this is about raising our vibration. Like, don't just, sit in, it wasn't like really like a bad vibration. It's like, just I'm having a lot of synchronicities. And oh my gosh, I can't remember the channel name this morning. And I think I saw Karma in there. She was there in the chat. But anyways, really good astrologer. And she was pointing out this whole, like, we are going to be in a little bit of a scorpionic moon phase before. Yeah, in the 6-6 portal. But there's like Monday too. I mean, when we make that transition, which is my birthday of all days, it's gonna be kind of like a weird day. It can be kind of weird. Sort of, like it's just there's energies and there's like Scorpio likes to get to the bottom of things, figure things out. And then when she was talking about all of these planets being in Gemini with Scorpio coming through and like being in, like, I believe like the anaretic degree, or did we just pass, or we're right in it? And Jupiter doesn't do, I mean, Gemini doesn't do, Jupiter doesn't do well with Gemini. I mean, Gemini is a little bit too nitpicking, a little bit too, uh, detailed, nervous, harder time to see the bigger picture. And that's kind of like how Sagittarius and Gemini work too. And Sagittarius, they look more like, that's why like philosophy and stuff sits there, right? Um, you know, there could be, they were talking about like even questioning, like belief systems of beliefs, truths coming done, but it seems, and I feel like this is what's happening to me right now, so I resonated with it so well, is like there's layers being peeled back, and we have to stay patient through the layers. And that's what I'm feeling. Like I'm getting some crazy, crazy things coming in, and I'm like, pinch myself. It doesn't feel real. And somebody said that in that chat this morning too. They said, this doesn't feel, is this real? What's happening? It kind of feels that way. So, yeah, ground. If you feel like me right now, ground. Oh my gosh, we need to ground. And how I'm going to do that is like really tapping into my Taurian traits. I may be a Gemini, but don't be fooled. Like, Venus is, that's the ruler of my ascendant, Taurus, and my moon's in Taurus, and the moon's exalted in Taurus. I definitely have the more earth than I do air, so that's kind of cool, right? All right. Well, let's say some hellos that I just, rambled and babbled. Oh, bunny ears, and then got cats. The cat's blowing the bubble gum today, And then when I went to a Pounce cat cafe in Charleston. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Karen Suke. Yes. Karen, you are a Taurus sun and a Gemini moon. And then, yeah, and then I have the Gemini sun and the Taurus moon. That's wild. And I mean, and I've told y'all like how it works a lot, like Gemini Taurus things. Even if y'all like listen to sign reads on other channels, like a lot of sometimes it's like, I don't know, maybe you'll have some Taurus in you too, or something when they're another sign. Like, it comes out a lot. But yes. All right. So yeah. Oh yeah. First lover. First lover. Oh gosh, it's happened. It's happened again. Who was first? Who's on first? Oh my gosh, they're not they're doing the comments out of order. I know it was between Millie and Josh. I know that much. I know that much. Josh, were you first or was Millie first? You know what? I think that we'll just give y'all both. And then if I was totally right and it was somebody else, I apologize. um, just roll with it. That's mutable. I feel like there's a lot of flexibility required. And when you think about being flexible, when you haven't like done anything with your body in a while, like think of it physically, right? It can be a little hard, you can get bend, you can bend and feel like you're about to break in places. Get some aches and pains. Yeah, it's kind of that feeling, right? All right, so we're just gonna say, of course, two people I love. Josh with Mr. Floyd's Universe and Millie de la Prida. You'll both get a yes or no question from Mr. Predicto from the universe to the Catterverse. We will get our answer. All right, let's prime him. First one doesn't count. He's like, first one doesn't count. Okay. See, I knew this would be good for me, like, because y'all like bring my vibration up. And that's what we've got to do right now, is we've got to focus on keeping our vibration up. Because there's so much right now that's trying to bring it down. And make us feel like we're in doubt, right? It feels a little confusing right now. Something's unclear. All right. Primer. Oh, he didn't want to shake up today.
Let's see here. Oh, everything points to yes.
Okay. Wow, that was a kind of like a doctor's. Well, let's see. Okay. Oh goodness, I see somebody looking at me through the door. It's a little Gemini twin walking in. Yeah, I just heard like the Five Little Monkeys song. Five little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. The mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. And she's over there. All right. Let's get our answer for you here. Oh, I barely tapped him on that one.
Oh, yes. May I get back to my catnap now?
So, yes. May I get back to my cat nap now? I hope was your question maybe not about something not as exciting, maybe? Or something kind of like that, it's like, oh, wow, it might be a little tiring. Let's see what he says.
I might tell you after a nice tuna snack.
See, you need some rest and sustenance. I feel that. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, thank y'all so much, first lovers. We got an owl mama. Time to move her. She's purposely stepping on things and trying to hurt herself. So just 1 moment. 11 in chat. Thank y'all. Okay, baby, just 1 moment. All right, I'll be right back. I wouldn't call y'all baby, but hey, babies. She cracks me up. Okay, yes. Back to hellos. Okay. Scroll. Goodness, Karen. I had to say that way more times than I thought. Wow, okay. It might have been Billy. Like, what? Look, I just scrolled all the way back up and then they just reordered themselves. Okay, hold up. Oh my goodness. I can't even focus on reading their statements right now. They just bore me. That's something too. Geminis get easily bored. Y'all might feel bored by all the Geminis talking to you in your lives right now. Okay. Hi, Chloe. Sorry, I was having to get past like Billy and Josh talking for a little while. Hi, Chloe. Good to see you. I'm excited about my crystals. I had to gift myself something for my birthday, right? Again, that's all that feed is. You don't need to give me much reason, but I exercise some restraint. But yeah, you had some beautiful crystals today. So Chloe's crystals, yeah, one of my favorite shops right now for sure. And we have, yes, Karen Suke, my nice Karen twinning twins. And I love like this like little inside thing that Josh and Karen have going on with the 500. 500. Y'all are cute. Hershey. Hi. Hershey the Shadow Reader. Hi. Good to see you. And I think Hershey goes on at like 5, I believe. Soonish. Y'all have to check her out. She'll I forget which readings you do on Fridays, but they're fun. And then Tina Woodruff. Oh, yay! The notifications found you. The notifications found you. Have y'all been noticing some synchronicities and notifications? Or is this just like the great meta universe? Or whatever. I'm not, techie, so if I used the wrong thing, excuse me. Like technology, some of it's been really auspicious. Is auspicious the right word? Like, something popping up at my feed about like 11 days ago. And I was just like, okay. I was hit on it, and it was like, blah, blah, blah. And something about it, being waxing gibbous or whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's today. That's a waxing gibbous today. I'm like, ah. What is happening? It's just like weird, like things just keep happening around everywhere. It's wild. But anyways, sometimes like, like our anxiety can naturally lead us to believe those to be warnings, right? But I guess they don't always have to be warnings, right? What if we flip it and we think about them being you know, encouragements? Hey, you're on the right track. Or, hey, things will change soon, hang in there. I feel like that's a lot of is reframing the negativity. And then don't be negative at yourself for being negative either. Like a double negative is a no-no. I didn't even mean to do that. See, that's, yeah. Like, no. Caroline Cheney, hi. Thank you for being here. Hi, Opal Empress Tarot. Thank you. Hi. How are you doing? Great to see you here. Oh, timestamp 4:28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28. I am seeing that like as like it's Jupiter, baby. Jupiter, the will. There's a shift. And the astrology stuff I was talking about earlier, basically, I mean, why it feels so is because we come in right like through a it came in like 3. It came in 3. This is our last Saturn square Jupiter. And this is doing it twice in a sign. Gemini did it twice in a sign that's already in detriment there. Or fall or whatever. Yeah. So there's going to be a Neptune square as well. So it basically like I've noticed like the moon reverse coming out a lot. It's made me think about it, and that's like reality checks, and that's what the astrology buzz has been as well. So yeah, but and that energy is going to take like a couple of weeks. I said like for because Cancer is like I cannot talk. I'm not going to talk about astrology today. My brain is just too tired for it to, if it comes out like naturally, yes, but my brain has been like trying to solve a mystery. I'm telling you, and I need to stop it because I'm going to ruin everything. So yeah, please distract me. So I got on here. Anyways, yeah. So it's just going to take a couple of weeks to kind of settle back out. And, Cancer, like Jupiter, like Cancer, yeah, he was exalted there. So, anyways, yeah, it might feel like, wow, is this like the great thing we were waiting on all this time? It'll take a couple of weeks to settle back out. And that's the case with like anything, right? We got the pre-shadows and the post-shadows, the retrogrades and all that good stuff. So, and I'm not even like really shuffling cards to be pulling cards right now. I just feel like shuffling cards because yeah, it's something I like to do with my hands. And that is a very Gemini thing as well. Moving on. Okay. Hi, Julianne. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, that's what you get for jumping on the bed. Oh, hey, Alexis. Hey, Alexis. Lexi. Hi. I thought about you. I was like, I'm going to put my pink ones on today. Yeah, if y'all don't know, she's in here as Miss Alexis Milner. Here, I'll just, hopefully, I can still stay in the comment flows, but there we go. Hey, I love it. She's sunshine. So y'all sub up to Lexi. She's celebrated a milestone. She's had all kinds of celebrations lately. I'll just let y'all hop on there and check it out. But like channel milestones and Saturn second Saturn return, and I mean, doesn't look it. Doesn't look it. Are you approaching it? I don't know. Um, but yeah, you have a lot like that you've overcome, and you're just letting your light shine, and that's beautiful. And look at that as me getting to the other side. Hey, Mystic John, paranormal. Hey, are you in listening to Chi-Town today? Are you in Chicago today? I saw your post here. Let me put him up here. Yeah, there we go. Hey. So yeah, visiting the States. Yeah. So I saw your post about like getting to investigate somewhere like really cool there. I can't remember the name of the place, but it sounded cool. uh, but yeah, I can't wait to see that. I hope you're feeling better too. I know your ear was bothering you. And John just had a birthday too. Hey, okay, and we have to show the bubbles on the stage. I really like, I keep thinking like I want to bring bubbles out here so bad, but I know, like I'll like end up regretting that later because it'll just like maybe like do something weird to the screen. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like do a test run off camera, like and remove a lot of things. But I'd hate to like ruin something. I don't know. Bubbles are fun. We love PG. And the googly eyes too. Those were funny. It's hot in Chicago. Oh man. It's awful when it's hot in a big city to be. It seems like even more stifling, right? Oh yeah. Those spheres were fabulous. But like I had my okay, take your time, Julianne. Friday fixtures. Okay, that's oh, that's Hershey's show today, Friday fixtures. 444. Looked up at the time just then. 444. Angel protection. Also, like think about like the fours, like it's about foundations, right? And then you've got 3 4s. This is like a stable foundation, building an extra stable foundation, but it takes a lot of work. Sometimes things fall apart before you can rebuild it up. But we just got to remember, have faith. That's what I think when I see that number. Yeah, thanks, Ben. I hope you're feeling better. Imagine you're back home now. But yeah, that was scary, like a health scare there. So I hate you had to go through that, but I'm so glad to see you here and sending wishes and prayers for continued healing and strength. Rawr. You haven't had any synchron. Okay, yeah, I've got I don't know something. Like if I have probably full cards in me is like major arcanas, I've got something going on. I'm not really sure. And of course, Gemini's can try to be like detectives to you, like really good at researching things and stuff and thinking. We like solving puzzles, so it's just like, but I need to be careful. Just get out of my head. That's it. I need to get out of my head. Hi, Janet Lee. Hi, how are you? Oh, okay. So Tina, you've been having like time warps. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, I backed off of my quantum meditation. Like, I'll just like I'm one more like into the portal or something. Or I just went into like a time back, it was like, and then just out like 15 minutes. And you're like, and people are like, I gotta go, and I'm like talking about like it was just really weird. Is there still no audio? I'm sorry, y'all. I wish this thing like, oh, let's see. Hmm. Huh. Okay, so like I lost like 15. Oh my God. I feel like just like leaving this whole stream right now. Oh my gosh. I need to pay attention. That's like spirit, like Karen, you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay better attention. Okay. You've done worse. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I don't know. Like, I don't know how I feel about, everything that's going on right now. Smile. I know. I'm like, Fri-yay Happy Hour. And I'm like, huh. I'm just like irritated that it was silent all that time and I didn't notice it. Like, of course that irritates me, but not like against y'all. Like, just, um, like, shoot. All right. Yeah, let's just get some, like, things to just boost our spirits here. Like, what are we doing right? What's good? It was only 6 minutes. Well, thank you. You were gonna sign language to me. Oh my gosh. We'll have to like work on our telepathic links with me. I'm like, that's why like I do like doing collabs with people, so I get like a break on having to keep up, pay attention, because I'm like a social like little chatterbug. Reading lips. Oh gosh. Okay, that gives me something. Oh, Grace. Hi, by the way, and Bill and Elizabeth. Thank y'all, all of y'all, for being here. I'm sorry I got so like distracted. But you know what? That's what we do. Sometimes we come on here and I'm not like in a bad energy. I feel like very spiritual. It's a very spiritual time. So yeah, we can kind of get pulled in to that, right? I'm drawn to like the psychic tarot, the John Holland. I don't care for the glossy cards, but this one he replaces the quartz with the chakras. Stopwatch, blue hand timer. I'm trying to figure out what John's doing. All right, focus. I'm kind of waiting on a spirit message right now. Sometimes they come out, sometimes they don't. Let's see, kind of like, what's our overall, something that we can be proud of for ourselves for. Ooh, this is deep. And, talking about like Scorpio. with the moon being in a Scorpio cycle before it goes into the full moon, which is going to be Sagittarius on the 11th. Is it the 11th? I think so. The shadow, which is the moon in tarot. And look, it's just like looking, yes, the 11th. Thank you. Yeah, it's got like, yeah, chakras instead of the quartz. I think that's interesting too. And then of course he renames some of the things. It's like it's just supposed to tap into your psychic senses in a different way. I like John Holland a lot. Well, it's funny how I come right in here and I said, you know, it feels like the moon reversed. Feels like things unseen. We've been through a lot. People don't always show the real sides, but also that's like the emotional side. But look, you see, look at him right here. Look how he's all like, you know, if you just look at that side of the card, how lit up and everything is. Like, even if you're feeling this in the darkness there, you're really all light. You're light. And that's what I'm talking about is like the, even if you're feeling this, to try to stay there with it, keep your vibration up because it's all about the heart, you know. And I know I've said this before is has the most, produces the most energy, or it's the most powerful energy force. And when your heart isn't feeling it, what your mind is saying, or say your heart starts to believe what your mind is saying, you know. I didn't feel like finishing that thought. Hi, Mr. Mission Control. The card just flew out for you. Oh, let me look at this. Yeah, I feel like, you know, it's like I know I came into this, but like, be happy. But this is like, I feel like it's just to acknowledge, like, yes, there's this pain, but there's beauty. Like to stay, like it's like the rose with its thorns, or it's that kind of like paradigm. Look at this, Janet, in the negative Care Bear. I felt shame for losing my patience with the pension department this week. 6 months waiting. I earned my frustration. It's probably like, yeah, like when they say, and I did say, yes, I said hi to Mr. Mystery Control. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's like what you put attention to, where you're focusing your attention, and the delay there, rather, yeah. And that's what I'm trying to get out of too. It's hard. It's really hard because it goes deep, and there can be traumas and things that are deeply hidden in there, like it, and it's a lot to do, I feel like, with suppressed emotions. I feel like layers of things come out due to things being suppressed. Funny, wow, we are just floating in the waters here though, and this is a sacrifice. This is like that beautiful Piscean energy there, you know. You see, like the rainbow kind of makes me think of, like, you know, the rainbow and the Ten of Cups coming up. Halfway in the water there. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look at the card. Oh, and the flowers. Oh, I kind of get like that tropical, like Hawaiian feel to it too. It's beautiful. Just we're able to sacrifice. I think we're being reminded that um because that's kind of like that point in time where you're trying to get a new perspective on something, and that's you're kind of taking a pause. You're not acting. You're trying to get a new perspective. I feel like it's in a sense like surrendering. You know, it's almost a sense of surrendering until better timing. But I just see bringing a lot of light, bringing a lot of color, and it's emotions to help support each other, bring ourselves out of the shadow here. And that's deep. I feel like we're going through some deep things, and those both are major arcanas. It's major arcana kind of energy right now. It is major arcana kind of energy. I'm sitting here, I'm like questioning my math, but 18 plus 12 is 30, right? Yeah. The Empress. Growth. Abundance. Something is growing. Strength. Power. Underneath. We've been gaining more strength. But, this is like the Six of Cups, I would say. Memories of love. Memories of love. It's also, giving and see the light. The light. I kept talking about the light. And then here we're coming, like even when I'm looking at it here, the darkness is here, the light. Then she's in the middle, kind of halfway dark, and it's coming into the light. And then here, and I'm getting chills as I'm saying this. And the halfway water here, and then we just see like this water. It's like a fresh, just, that feeling of family, It's like we're building a family. We offer love, and with family, it feels comfortable. This is all water, so much water. I really do feel the need to ground. There's a lot of water, a lot of water. So this could be a time to really go in and do something that brings you joy, love, something like that child. There's like a childlike, like magic kind of thing too, like blowing bubbles, things like that. Um, there's some deeper things going on in here, but I don't want to get too deep. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get like, because that'll just like, I don't want to do shadow work right now because I can feel like we could really do it. All right, Spirit, come on. Give us, oh, wow. Okay. And see, look at this. We're warriors. Triumph. Standing up for cause. And this one, he really like puts it a little bit differently, doesn't he? Oh, this is the major arcana. This is the Chariot. Okay, and we're about to hit into Cancer and Jupiter, Cancer, Mercury in Cancer tomorrow, I believe. Or is it the 8th? Soon. I think it's the 8th. The Chariot. Even though I feel like maybe you've had to sacrifice pieces of yourself at times, you know, and all the shadows and everything. You can still see love. You can still see love. And this gives you resilience to triumph. This gives you, you know, that mind and the heart, like balancing our emotions there so we can move forward. And we've had a lot of horses coming out, right? And they're writing that. Yeah, only one card that was like a normal minor arcana. And you know that's so funny. Oh my gosh. The 7 of Pentacles is on the bottom. Patience and planning. It's so funny because I talked about, you know, losing patience, right? Or like you did too, Elizabeth. Yeah, I've had it. Like I think there's some spirit, and I feel like this is a collective thing happening right now. I'm seeing it because I feel like I'm part of this collective right now. This sect of the collective is spirit is showing showing ourselves and I believe others in our life right now things that it's like, why now? You know what I mean? Um, there's like some major lesson being learned, I think, for many of us on learning how to balance our masculine and our feminine sides and how we trigger that in other people to grow those sides. I'm really feeling strongly that that's some deep wounds that are coming up. And but not just one person can heal it all unless the other one does it too, right? And it's looking at, you know, what has been invested to this point. You know, is this paying off? And being patient. Right underneath there, the Hermit, spiritual strength. So we can move on. Movement. This is all about. There's a pause in the movement right now. There's a pause. It kind of feels weird. That's confirmation. There could be some, you know, disruption and stuff. It's going to play out differently for each one of us, you know. I mean, you might feel like, yeah, like we're going in that shadow. We're in the shadow, but we're kind of coming out of it, right? So I was like, but that was the overall theme card. But I mean, it looked like we were getting lighter and lighter. And it looks like managing emotions in order to bring things to action with the 7 of Wands and to keep going, right? I mean, I keep calling it the 7 of Wands. Oh my gosh, because that's the way I feel. The Chariot. Oh Lord. There's only one horse on this one too, if you notice. It's like he is one of the horses with the horse. You know, there's not two horses. So at least they got that going for us right now. Something maybe becomes a little bit easier to manage, a little bit more freeing. Yeah, and this stepping into the light there. Moving on. The Six of Swords, getting out of the head. But something needs to come out of the shadows here and to stay focused. To stay focused. To stay focused. And yeah, this is the Hermit. Spiritual strength. No, this is not the Hermit. Because the major arcanas are black in this deck. So 6, 9. 9 of Cups. Is that 9 of Cups? Yeah, it is. Wow. That's fulfillment. There's a wish. There's a wish. But it looks like there's some, here we go. Look at this. Okay, so this is, I feel like, that energy where Neptune comes in. I know this is a sword, but this is how it gets in your head, right? And it could be like things that people, like deceived about in the past and how we deceive ourselves. And then how we, 9 of Swords here, suffer in silence. Okay, but I feel like this is something we can come out of. Throat chakra. Okay, so what we say, what we're able to, what we say, we need to choose our words wisely. That's like the 7 of Cups, and that's that confusion feeling. And that confusion feeling was right in between the third eye chakra, the throat, and the heart. Yeah. So, don't push the self-work down entirely right now. It needs to happen. This is happening for us, not to us. Okay? And, we might discover some things that we, just because we didn't know the answer to it at the time, you might discover that what we thought, our negative self-talk, fed us an illusion. Because we had to fill in the story. We had to give ourselves healing about something. Let's get some charms. And I know I meant for this to be happier and yappier, but at the base of this is great love and wanting to honor and empathize with each other. But there's something going on, but it's exciting. And let's not let our heads screw it up for us. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Oh, I thought this was going to be scrolling me. Bill, you've got questions? Oh, you know what? That popping sound might be my well, I mean, I could have some popping in my ear too, but I just heard like a little bit pop, but I've got a candle going that crackles. So, it could be that too. Slept on it, journal this afternoon, and now you feel much better. See, that's a great, yeah. Yeah, what happened? I had a really like profound realization. And it's like when you're like, I know, but you don't, right? Until like you're really ready to take in just the depth of it. And then it's just like a deeper wound that, like something that we just did. And the journaling and everything brings it out. So I was just kind of having a moment, and I almost just didn't come in here. But I talked myself out of it. So that's why I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm just being me. I'm going to be me. I just like, don't, there's such a thing as toxic positivity as well. Okay, you know how the 7 of Pentacles was on the bottom? Can't make this up. So all my letters that came out, yeah, those were all the letters. Spelled seeds. So SEEDS. I mean, of course, that could be other things, but I think of seeds that were planted. These are seeds that have been planted, but they can't quite evolve until a lesson is learned. The 9 of Diamonds, which I'm going to call this the 9 of Pentacles, like in the tarot. Yes, and then we had the 9 of Cups. This is about, I feel like we can stand on our own feet in abundance here, to feel freedom from material burdens as well. More needing to feel more like you need to stand alone, but that's hard when we're in the Hangman and the Moon. I didn't even mean to do this, but I was putting out the numbers here. So I got like 3, 5, 2, and 0. And then I was looking, I was like, oh, 8, 28, 28. I'm like, I feel like it's talking to me like that, because it's a Jupiter thing here. We got like a little seahorse. So I always kind of like think about like family with the seahorse, because the male daddies. And also, I don't know, can they like, if something happened to their tail? I don't know, maybe they don't. Maybe that's another one. Anyways, though, I do know that the male actually is the mom who takes care of the babies and stuff. Ooh, here we've got the hot air balloon again too. Up and away. Time to go somewhere here. Yes, I hear you, darling. Clarity is coming. This is blue too, so I feel like it's a communication. Something from the throat here. And whatever you think it is, you're right, because we've got 4 eyes here. Oh, take care, Mr. Mission. Yeah, I'll see you in your remote viewing. We love Max Vision. Yes. You knew all along. Pineapple. Okay, so this is kind of like, can be hospitality. So what do we do? Like, we give hospitality to the guests, but also like we had that 6 of Cups come out too. I mean, is there anybody that, thinking about talking to again, or whatever, or family, gosh, it's summer, family reunion time, right? The reconciliation is pineapple in my tea leaf deck. Becca's trying to talk. And there is a jewel here. It's red fire. Something is coming out like a jewel, or seen like, but you sparkle. Fire. People love you. And yeah, this might be a time to pause. This is a double stop sign. So yeah, this is a time to pause right now. Because we've got to like push through this last little bit here. And I believe that something is going to come along that will be enlightening. Maybe help with that. Yes, darling. Oh my goodness. You've got to stay off the camera though. You gotta stay off the camera, darling. All right. Let's just pull from the magical quote bucket here. Oh, this was a fun thing too. I hadn't rolled these yet. These were fun. And then maybe we'll see like what signs and houses will be affected more. I've got these dice and they're just fun. So this like has like different activities. Like if you're bored with dice or something, what you should do. I kept getting this one too. So crafts. You need to get something off of your mind. Crafts. Okay, we'll get one more. This is a collective. Of course. Or go play with your neighbor's cat like I do. Till I find my kitty. Play with pets. Of course. All right. Oh. Mercury. 12th house. Yeah. You can't make this up, right? Sorry, it's like their signs look kind of funny. The way some people do the Libra. I'm making sure that I think that's what that is before I say it. But nope, that's not the Libra. That is the Leo. Leo. Don't. And that 12th house. It's like it could be like a misunderstanding, an illusion, misunderstanding that, and the ego could be involved too with Leo. And it's not even like, like being like, oh, egotistical. It's like deeper than that, It's a deep down insecurity. Okay. Okay, so whatever this is, okay, the trouble is, this is the quote. The trouble is you think you have time, Buddha. We think we have time to put something off. We think we have time to do this. I feel like something's running out of time. We're running out of time with something here. And that's that 7 of Pentacles. It's like about to give up on something. It's like whether to give up on something or not, I feel like. If it's going to pay off. Let's get one more. And then we'll close up. Gratitude. Today I'm grateful for the blue sky. There's something about its clarity. Can't make this up. Clarity that makes me feel truly alive. Going outside, taking it all in, especially on a long walk, is everything to me. And this was like somebody who did this thing, and it was called the 365 Days of Gratitude. And this was day 93. I don't know if that can mean mean something to anybody. I just wanted to say that. So blue, throat chakra, clarity, that marble with the blue. Even like going out walking could even put you in the best place to get that message or whatever it is too, or to help you deal me. I need to do this as well. I hope the weather's gonna be okay. All right, y'all. So, um, we got this. We can do this. We got this. We got this. I love y'all. This is well, I should have named this one like even though we didn't really technically get into the shadow work yet, but I make shadow work fun. That's what we're going with. All right. I'm gonna let y'all run. I know Hershey's on. And I don't, oh, hey, Katie. Hey, 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 hey. If I missed anybody. Ah, a left earring. I need to, I forgot to, oh, hi, Mystical Thorn. Hi. I forgot to pull I was gonna look for a song, um, and shuffle like a random song beforehand. Toxic positivity, yeah. Yes. Yep, Katie. Okay, so I'm seeing some similar feelings across the board here. Hi, Lindsay. That's good. Dark nights can conquer in the light. Okay, we got to put that up there. Yes. 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 That's what makes us healers. And that's why people are drawn to the light too. And it's something that you know, we trigger healing in others. And it is just continually we're constantly learning, right? How to set boundaries and to not do, but it's like the moth to the flame. It really is. Um, well, thank y'all so much. If I didn't, hi, hi, Tribe Called Duff. Hi, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Oh my goodness. I wish I could like scroll down and say hi and just, oh, Victor. Hi, Victor. Yes, meditation. I can't wait. 9:45 p.m. Yes. Yes. Oh, y'all are so awesome. I love y'all so much. Y'all are the best. Well, thanks for putting up with my Looney Tune self today. Oh, oh. There's love dogs or what? What's love dogs? I was thinking, oh, a cat. Yeah. Okay, cats. Oh, cats, dogs. We love them all. All right, y'all. So like, comment, subscribe, do all those good things. And I don't know. I'd like to pop on here sometime during the weekend. Just make sure the bell's on. You know how random I have to be. All right. Y'all take care, and I'll see you around in YouTubeville. Take care. Bye bye.